Welcome to Management of Value Foundation course. This is an introductory module. Even before we move into the introductory module, a little about One World Training. One World Training is a global training, business simulation and training company having its offices in USA, UK, the Netherlands, India, Malaysia, and other parts of the world. We provide training in IT, business management, project management, ISO standards, GDPR, and various other trainings for both individuals and organizations. We deliver trainings in different ways. We offer public classroom-based trainings, online trainings, blended approaches, and even one-on-one instructions to both on-site teams for private and government organizations. We are an authorized training center and we are endorsed by leading global professional bodies. At the bottom of this slide, you have some of our endorsements. A bit of introduction to management of value. Management of value guidance, it provides advice supported by discussion, diagrams, and examples on how to apply management of value at portfolio, program, and project levels, as well as operations at all levels. The guidance also provides advice on how to introduce and embed MoV into an organization and to continually improve management of value performance. And this qualification is offered at two levels. It is offered at the foundation and the practitioner level. What is the purpose of the foundation level qualification? The purpose is to confirm that a candidate has sufficient knowledge and understanding of the MoV guidance to enable participants to contribute effectively to MoV activities led by others, enable participants to understand and explain MoV to others, pre-qualify candidates for the MoV practitioner exam, or for other training and qualification systems in value management. So who are the target audiences for this qualification? A common understanding of this will help to ensure appropriate syllabus topics are identified for the qualification. The MoP qualification is intended for three groups of people. Group number one, management and staff in an organization wishing to acquire an understanding of MoV, whether MoV is embedded in their organization or not. Group number two would be the PPM community, the project and program management community, for whom the guide is aimed at those involved in directing, managing, supporting, and delivering portfolios, programs, and projects. This includes senior management, program managers, project managers, change managers, and project and program office staff and their sponsors. Those who apply the methods in other PPM guides to build on and enhance the activities to maximize value and delivery of benefits. So these are the three groups of people. On this particular slide, we have high-level performance definition of a successful candidate. At the foundation level, the candidate should understand the key principles and terminology within the MoV guidance. Specifically, the candidate should be able to discuss and explain the items below, the main processes and techniques used within MoV, and the reasons for using them, how MoV can be applied at portfolio, program, and project and operational levels, the differences in applying MoV at different stages in a project, and the expected outcomes from a MoV study at each stage, the circumstances under which MoV should be used, the concept of value, which is very key to MoV, and how value may be improved, the main benefits arising from the use of MoV, approaches for implementing MoV, how to respond to external and internal influences, the principles of embedding MoV into an organization. So the key topics in document checklists, the toolbox, health check, organizational maturity, and individual competence. So these are the areas of performance that a successful candidate should be good at. So what are the learning outcomes? And what is a model that is used to assess the learning outcomes? A classification widely used when designing assessments for certification and education is Bloom's taxonomy, which is a popular instructional design theory of educational objectives. This taxonomy classifies learning into 6 ascending learning levels, each defining a higher degree of competency and skills. And AXELOS, who is the owner of the MoV framework and guidelines, has incorporated this into a learning outcomes assessment model, which defines the standard for each qualification's learning outcome assessment model, which is used to provide a simple and systematic means for assessing and classifying the learning outcomes for AXELOS qualifications. This structured approach helps to ensure a clear delineation in learning level content between different qualifications. Learning outcomes are documented consistently across different areas of the guidance, and exam questions and papers are consistent and are created to a similar level of difficulty. So here are the MoV learning outcomes assessment model. So the foundation exam or the foundation qualification examines learning outcomes at level 1, which is knowledge, and level 2, which is understanding. So this is the assessment model over here. So in terms of the generic definition from AXELOS learning outcomes assessment model, at the foundation qualification, you would need to know some key facts, terms and concepts from the manual and guidance. You need to understand key concepts from the manual and guidance. Now, level 3 and level 4 is more for the practitioner exam. So the foundation kind of focuses on level 1 and level 2. Qualification learning outcome assessment model. So at level 1, you need to know facts, including concepts, principles, techniques, methods, roles, and responsibilities from the guidance. For example, to be able to repeat keywords and phrases used in the guidance exactly. And at level 2, understand the concepts, principles, themes, organizational factors, and roles, and can explain how these are applied to achieve added value using MoV. For example, to be able to explain why and how something may be used and its purpose, to recognize descriptions or be able to interpret using words other than those used in the guide. So, so keep that thought in mind. It's an assessment or a qualification that would test you at level 1, and level 2, it would not test you at the application level. Your practitioner exam is something that would be testing you at that level. Now, a bit about the foundation exam. It's a combination of both simple and complex multiple choice questions. So 17 questions would be at level 1. Remember, we talked about Bloom's taxonomy level 1. Your knowledge would be tested, and 33 questions would be testing your understanding or your comprehension. So altogether, there are 40 questions, and you would have 40 minutes to do the exam. It's going to be a closed book exam, and the expectation is to get 50% as pass marks. And all questions are based on the Best Management Practice Guide, Management of Value. So a bit of the type of questions. Standard questions would be approximately 33 questions. Negative questions, which is which of the following is not kind of questions, up to 5 questions. There would be list related questions, approximately 8 in number. Fill out the missing word, up to 1 number. And sequencing questions would be up to 3 to 4. So these are the different type of questions that you would expect. And you would be tested on 8 syllabus areas in the exam. Syllabus area number 1 is introduction, which kind of covers section 1.1 to 1.6 in your manual. Syllabus area number 2 is principal section. This would cover sections 2.0 to 2.7. Syllabus area 3 is your processes, which would cover sections 3.0 to 3.7. Syllabus number 4 is MoV techniques. That's section 4.1 to 4.3. Syllabus number 5 is commonly used techniques, section 4.4 and subsections. And the next syllabus area is approach to implementations in section 5.0 to 5.7. And then you have environment and embedding covered in section 6 and 7. Appendices would be another syllabus area that they would test you on. So this particular course has been divided into modules to cover each of these syllabus areas. Unless specifically excluded, the figures, tables, and shaded examples may be examined. Note the original syllabus area, SU, support and infrastructure, has been divided into 2 new syllabus areas, which is environment and embedding and appendices. So that kind of brings us to the close of the introductory module. Looking forward to meet you in syllabus area number 1.